9-point harness. Grandpa, get your ID. Shortly, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast as we wrap up Super Nationals and get you ready for the Knoxville Late Model Nationals. Back on Friday night for the features, the modified feature number 1 took 4 to Saturday night's feature. Your winner was Zach Vanderbeek, the 33Z. Second, the 01J of Jacob Hofscheid. Third was the 21R Riley Simmons. Fourth and final transfer, the 19M of Dan Monk. Fifth was the 82 Jake McBurney. Sixth was the 66P Paul Stone. Seventh was the 83G of Josh Goen. Daryl Hodges in the 28H was 8th. 9th to 94 Chris Morris. 10th was the 08 of Johnny Whitman. 11th was Matthew Day in the 54T. The 2 Nick Meyer was 12th. 13th, the 17W of Ashton Wilkie. Troy Morris, the 03X, was 14th. 15th, the 69 Jonathan Logue. Troy Wendelstadt in the 757 was 16th. 17th, the 7R Ethan Roby. 18th was the W5 of Jesse Williamson. Randy Schaefer in the 25G was 19th. 20th was the 24 of Jake Upchurch. The rest did not finish as 21st. 75M of Justin Midler. Trey Klein in the 000K was 22nd. 23rd to 62 Jeff Sternbergen. Chase Rudolph in the 8 was 24. 25th, Corey Slosserman in 17. 26th, Mitchell Hunt in the 38M. 27th, Aaron Johnson in the 442. Austin Becerra was 28th in the 22. 29th, the 95B of Jeff Bodendorfer. It's in the 95B, and 30th, the 777 of Stephen Bowers. In feature number 2 was the same drill. Picking up the win was the 4TW Tim Ward. Second, Shane DeMay in the 15M. Dan Rodai in the 33X was third. Fourth was final transfer was the 5 of Todd Shute. Fifth, the 111 Ethan Barkisma. Sixth, the 7 of Clay Money. Seventh, the 33BY of Braxton Yeager. Eighth, the 25C of Cody Thompson. Brendan Curvey was 9th in the 5B. Troy Folger was 10th in the 49. 11th, the 60 of William Gold. Corey Ray in the 69N was 12th. 13th was 24G of Gregory Getz. Bobby Hodge in the 2BH was 14th. The 911 of Josh McGannon was 15th. 16th was Gat Latrip in the 5G. The 16th was the 02 Junior Chris Mills. 18th, the 75 Junior Chaz Baca. Brett Berry in the 09B was in 19th. 20th was the 33X of Bryson Yeager. 21st was the 18 WIT of Roger Witt. 22nd was 11C of Adam Casper. 23rd was the 27EH of Lawrence O'Connor. Chase Weimer in the 19S was 24th. 25th was Wayne Johnson in the Ford J. The rest were did not starts or did not did not finishes or did not start. 26th is 60 IV of Anthony Roth. 27th, Jeremy Ritchie in the 15J. Jordy Nelson was 28th in the 4JX. Jake Pike in the 223 was 29th. It did not start in 30th was the 98 of Jake Snyder. In the stock cars, they had two features. Feature number 1 went to the 3X of Kelly Shyrock. Second, the 15X of Troy Burkhart. Third, Cole Sarneski in the 21CZ. Fourth of all transfer, the 14D of Derek Agee. Fifth was the 8M of Austin Minders. Shelby Williams in 82 was 6th. 7th was Ty Hill in the 3H. 8th, the 25JX of Josh Daniels. Dusty Van Horn in the 33 VH was 9th. 10th, the 442 of Aaron Johnson. Jason Rogers in 37 was 11th. 12th, the 66Z of Elijah Ziebenbergen was 12th. 13th was Trent Nolan in the 25. Mike Petersully in the 25P was 14th. 15th, the 22R Todd Reisler. Trey Ayers in the 6 was 16th. 17th, the C57 of Chris Palzurk. The rest did not finishes or disqualifications. 18th was the K9 of Tyler Wilson. 19th was the 99J of Jeremy Christians. Rowdy Van Gendren in the 57 VG was 20th. 21st, 29 Nathan Ballard. 22nd, Dennis Bassinet in the 7DE was 22nd. 23rd, the 30/A of Adam Goff. 24th, the 30C of Abe Halls. Brandon Sharapata was 25th in 33C. 26th, 11B is of Scott Brown. The TNT2 of Devin Tripp was 27th. 28th, Lauren Pasica in the 46M. Disqualified in 29th, the Dustin Larson, the 5L. And disqualified in 30th was Cody Center in $. Feature number 2, your winner was 38T of Dylan Thornton. Second was the 30T of Travis Barker. Third, the 822 of Jake McBurney. Fourth and final transfer was Jeff Ware in the 83. Stefan Sabisma when the 5B was 5th. 6th, the 71 of David Brandes. Tim Eaton in 63 was in 7th. 8th, the 50 of Matt Gilliam. Dan McAtoon in the 92 was 9th. 10th, the 51S of Nick Stroby. Andrew Fedler in the 51 was 11th. 12th was the 21J of Andrew Joachim. 13th was the 7211 of Braden Richards. The 66P of Paul Stone was 14th. 15th, the 35 of Donovan Smith. 16th, 81D of Scott Davis. Tyler Engelbert in 78 was 17th. 18th, the 123 of Kyle Rose. 19th, the 90.5 of Tommy Fain. Justin Nearing in the 20N was 20th. 21st, the 05 junior of John Oliver. 22nd, the 17X of Justin Littenberg, and the wrestler did not finishes. At 23rd, the 64 of Vern Jackson. 24th, the 25JS of Jared Seifert. Chance Hollins was 25th in the 6H. 26th, the 92E of Dylan Schreiner. 27th, the 93 SS of Chad Shaw. 28th, the 8JS of Cameron Starry. Jeremy Mills in the 10V was 29th and 30th. Jake Kubik in the 93S. In the All-Star Invitational Modifieds event, your winner was the 60 or 26J Joel Russ. Second, the 75 Junior or Chad Baca. The 10 of Jeremy Mills. Was third. The 8 there. Fourth was the 38 Mitchell Hunt. Fifth, the 94 Chad Morris. Sixth, the 2 Nick Myers. Seventh, the 38T of Dylan Thornton. Colin Hidden in 48K was 8th. Ninth, the WW1 of Ricky Alvarado was 9th. 10th, the 48 or the 44T Tanner Black was 10th. 11th, the 12T of Jeff Larson. Jake Upchurch in the 24 was 12th. The 96 of Jackson Sadoff was 13th. 14th, the 82 of Jake McBurney. 15th, the 09B of Brett Berry. 16th was the 24R Regan Torfoya. The 18Z is Zane DeVillis. Is 17th. 18th, the 60 IV of Anthony Roth. 19th, the D7 of Myron DeYoung. Dakota Sproul in the 8 was 21st. The wrestler did not finish or did not start. 21st to 16 Chad May. 22nd to 89 is Stephen Whitaker. Clint Hollowstat in this was 23rd in the 74C. 24th to 10 RM of Ryan McDaniel. Benji Lacrosse in the 54L was 25th. 26th the 4TW Tim Ward. 27th the 33BY of Braxton Yeager. 28th the 13 of Jerry Flippo. 29th the 19 of Jimmy Gustin. Jesse Williamson in the W5 was 30th. 31st the 54T of Matthew Day, and did not start, credited with 32nd was 11X of Tom Barry. Those were your Friday night results. On Saturday night, we'll start with the modified big dance. Picking up the win was the 4TW Tim Ward. Second, the 5L Cody Laney. Third, Gray Fernando in the V13. Fourth, the 48K Colin Higdon. Fifth was the 5 of Todd Schutz. Sixth, the 13 of Jerry Flippo. Seventh, the 33Z of Zach Vanderbeek. Eighth, the 77X of Austin Cruel. Ninth was the 30 of Jordan Grabowski. 10th was the 19 of Jimmy Gustin. 11th was the 21R Riley Simmons. 12th was Jake Pike in the 223. 13th was the 18Z of Zane DeVillis. 14th was the 14T of Travis Hagan. Troy Folger in the 49 was 15th. 16th was Joel Russ in 26J. 17th is 0L Lucas Lambries. 18th was Chad Baca in the 75 Junior. 19th is 15M of Shane DeMay. Dan Rodai in the 33X was 20th. 21st, the 19M of Dan Monk. 22nd, Dalton Murray in 99D. 23rd, the 10 of Jeremy Mills. The rest did not finish. 24th to 99, Brady Bajella. Ryan McDaniel in the 10 RM was 25th. 26th, the WW1, Ricky Alvarado. 27th, the 19G of Jimmy Gustin. 28th, the 30T of Ricky Thornton. 29th, the 01J of Jacob Hobshot. Chris Abelson was 30th in the 1X. 31st was the 5X of Brandon Beckensdorf. Bob Moore was 32nd in the 48. And 33rd was the 77T of Chip Gaylord. Stock car big dance. The winner was the 38T Dylan Thornton. Second, the 99D Damon Murdy. Third was the 3X of Kelly Sherrock. Fourth was the 7L Jeffrey Larson. Fifth, the 22 of Jake McBurney. Sixth was the 87 of Kurt Long. Seventh was Derek Agee in the 14D. Eighth, the 25X of Troy Burkhart. Ninth, the Trent Nolan in the 25. 10th was the 21 CS of CZ of Cole Cerniski. John Oliver in the 505 Junior was 11th. 12th, the 007 of Luke Lemons. 13th was Jeremy Christensen in the 99J. 14th, the 8 of David Smith. The rest did not start or did not finish or did not start. 15th, the 55 of Tyler Fry. 16th, the 92X of Buck Shafroff. Micah Heidelbaugh in the 22 or in the 72H was 17th. 18th, the 69 of Jonathan Loeb. 19th, the 83 of Jeff Ware. 20th, the 11X of Tom Barry. Angel Munoz in the 2M was 21st. 22nd, the 23 Junior, Nick Roberts. 23rd, the 60 of William Gold. 24th, the 71 of David Brandes. 25th, the 35 JW of Casey Wilkin. 26th, the 137 of Jeffrey Abbey. 27th, the 18Z of Zane DeVillas. Jake Sacco in the 14X was in 28. 29th was the 30T of Travis Barker, and 30th and did not start the 999 of Jesse Sobbing. Sport Mods for their big dance. Your winner was Jake Sacco. In the 14th, second was Tyler Bannister in the 151. Alex Fett in the 08 was third. Fourth, Logan Cumby in the 8C. Fifth, the 86W, Willie Kirk. Hunter Londecker in the 93 was sixth. Seventh, the 000X of Kobe Felt was seventh. Eighth, the K3 of Kyle Olson. The 8T of Ty Rogers was ninth. 10th was the 2K of Taylor Cruel. Robbie Toms in the 1T was 11th. 12th is Cole Sacco in 75. 13th, the 13C is Shane Paris. 14th, the 4D of Danny Conselman. 15th, the 07 of Corey Clements. Ryan Mosier when the 180 was 16th. 17th, Caden Besaw in the 10C. Braden Richards in the 11R was 18th. 19th was the 62C of Corey Prosonek. The rest did not finishes. 20th, the 5T of Tyler Nerdrude. 22nd, the 9L Matthew Loff. Alex Smith was 22nd, 25S. The T23, Tony Olson was 23rd. 24th was Cam Reimers in the 21C. 25th, 16A Bryce Allen. The 5150, Josh Barnhart was 26. 27th to 53, Logan Herbie Anderson. Mitchell Morris was 28th in 18M. 29th to 117X, Dylan Van Wyk. And Connor Barnes was 30th in the 7C. In the hobby stocks, your winner was Mike Smith in the 22. Second, Dylan Nelson in the 13N. Malik Sampson was third in the 27. Jeff Fink in the 01F was fourth. Fifth, the 96B is Skylar Pruitt. Sixth, the 77 and Cody Williams. Seventh, the 51B and Brandon Barbardo. Eighth was the 16X of Blake Lundenberg. The T8 of Brandon Nielsen was ninth. 10th, John Watson in the 4W. Cody Hubble, 00, was in 11th. 12th, the 79RC of Riley Christensen. 13th, the 77W of Andrew Burke. Luke Ramsey was 14th in the 17th. 15th, Tanner Richardson in the 28T. Or Tucker Richardson. 16th, the 69 Calvin Dell. 17th, the 2G of Bradley Graham. 18th, the 83X of Justin Fredericks. 19th, and the rest are did not finishes. 19th, the 12T Tanner Jones. 20th, the 1K of Tom Killen. James Johnson was in the 49, which 21st. 22nd, the 75C of Corey Pros. Tristan Grape was 14th in the 14th, and the 14 was 23rd. 24th, the 12N of Matt McDonald. Wayne Gifford in the 22W was 25th. 26th, the 7B of Eric Stanton. Jimmy Dosher was 27th. 28th to 33, Luke Phillips. 29th, the 01 of Christian Cook. And Zach Olmstead was 30th in the 98Z. Then we had the Race of Champions for the modifieds. Picking up the win, Brandon Beckensdorf in the 5X. Second, the 19G of Richie Gustin. Third, the 60 of William Gold. Fourth, the 26J Joel Russ. Fifth, the 1X of Chris Abelson. Sixth, the 18Z of Zane DeVillis. Seventh was the 47 or the 442 of Aaron Johnson. The rest did not finishes or did not start. Eighth was the 13 Jerry Flippo. Ninth, the 19 of Jimmy Gusson. 10th, the 10 of Jeremy Mills. 11th, the 54L of Benji Lacrosse. And did not start, credited with 12th, the 3N of Jake Nightingale. In the stock car Race of Champions, the winner was the 8 of David Smith. Second, the 05 Junior John Oliver. Dan McIntyre, 92, was third. Fourth, the 44K of Kevin Opheim. Dalton Murdy, 99X, was fifth. Sixth, 49 Troy Folger. Seventh, the 66Z is Elijah Ziebenbergen. Austin Bozak and the 14B was 8th. 9th, the 14C of Lady Roden. The rest did not finish or did not start. 10th, the 99D of Damon Murdy. 11th, the 80 did not start, credited with 11th, was the 82 Shelby Williams, and credited with 12th and did not start, the K9 of Tyler Wilson. To wrap up a bow on the Super Nationals, 1,000 and 17 race cars competed over the days. We also like to thank all the officials that were involved with the race announcers, TV people, because it's a big undertaking for that many cars. Hats off to IMCA for that. Now, time for the Knoxville Late Model Nationals preview. Picking up the big win on a roll from the World 100 last weekend, Hudson O'Neal will come in on a roll. Your current points leader in Lucas Oil is Ricky Thornton. So how the format will work, you can qualify both Thursday and Friday. It'll be split Group A and Group B on time trials. We'll split the groups in half. So say there's 60 cars, 30 in each group. Heat races 1, 2, and 3 will make up Group A. 4, 5, and 6 will be Group B. The heat races will be 12 laps in distance with the invert of 6 by time trials. Top 3 will transfer the A, everybody else to the B main. The B mains will be 15 laps and 3 tagging out of each B. The A main is going to be 25 laps the distance in an invert of 8. The points is like the Knoxville Nationals and 360 Nationals, where 200 for quick time, 198 for second, 193 for third, and dropping down 2 points per position. For the heat races, it is 100 for first, 97 for second, 93rd for 94 for third, dropping by 3 points. The A main is the same as the qualifying, where it's 200 to win, 198 for second, 196 for third. So a perfect score is 500. Here is the big difference. That unlike the other nationals, you lock in your points on your qualifying night. You can come back and run qualifying, re-qualify Friday. However, your best of your better night. So say I scored 3, I'm going to say 450 on the Thursday night, and I come back and scored 400 on Friday. I take the 450 would be my total as the points. For Saturday, top 24 locked in the main based on points totals. Saturday night will be 2 B mains. We'll be 15 laps. Take top 3 from out of each to the feature. The A main will make up of 30 cars plus provisionals. So 75 laps will be the total. And also on Saturday, the Melbourne Bank and Hooker Trucking Series super late models will be having their invitational. The big purse for your qualifying nights Thursday and Friday is $7,000 to win. On Saturday, just to make the A main on Saturday is $2,500, where it's $50,000 for the winner. Total for Friday or Thursday and Friday total purse, and it's times $37,230 times 2 to equal $74,460. Saturday night's purse is $2,016,250 for a grand total of $290,710. History. We'll go back to least 2014 edition. Your winner was Brian Burkhoff for 2014. The Jared Landers in 2015. 16 and 17 was Mike Marlar. Jimmy Owens 2018-19. No race in 2020. We came back. Mike Marlar won in 21. And last year during the day, Jonathan Davenport was your winner. So late mall. That's the late mall quick edition. Also, besides late mall nationals, for you I Am Safe fans, over at Marshalltown on Friday and Saturday is the World Nationals to wrap up their season. On Friday night, it will be hobby stocks, stock cars, sport mods, and modifieds. And then Saturday, to join the party, will be sport compacts added to the card. Like I mentioned, the late mall nationals start tonight, goes Friday and Saturday with the Hooker Trucking East and Melbourne Break West. Super Late Model Series will be in action on Saturday night as their invitational, which $4,000 to the winner. And then that will be it for this week. Work for Friday and Saturday. We'll have daily shows for the Late Model Nationals. Then have a show next week with what happened at Marshalltown in the Saturday night portion of the Late Model Nationals. Until then, this has been another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.